So, hello there, and welcome to the Fifth Night Movies podcast, where I talk movies, TV, and all things I want for about half an hour to an hour once a week. And today I'm once again joined by Lewis and Oli, as we do our first of many quizzes on these podcasts. But before we get into the quiz, I should also reiterate that if you're listening to this podcast on Spotify, you can also watch it visually on my YouTube channel with the same name, Now the Movies. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can also listen to the podcast on Spotify at the Night at the Movies channel. Likewise, if you enjoy the podcast, subscribe, come back for more, and leave feedback and tell your friends so I know what to work on. And also, if you do like the podcast and you're watching it on YouTube, please do comment down below and let me know your thoughts on what topics you want me to talk about on this podcast in the near distant future.
It's a very snappy name, Night at the Movies.
So there you go.
Near distant future doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't make sense, that's why I say it. Anyway, as I've already mentioned, in today's podcast I'll be doing a quiz with Lewis and Oli.
Oh yes.
And the quiz is going to be on movies and TV shows that I think we've all watched. I don't know much about him because, to be honest, I didn't know if he was going to be here today. I didn't actually know he was, so the quiz is more accommodated to Lewis.
It's more of a last minute surprise having Oliver with us today. It just so happens to be free, and obviously we're going to take up that opportunity.
Yeah, there we go. But anyway, let's get on with the quiz. And you can join in at home when you're watching this as well. You can join in if you're listening to this or if you're watching it.
That's right, this is all about fun and enjoying yourselves.
Right, so the first quiz is going to be just general movie trivia round. It's not a long quiz, by the way.
Right, so I thought about this. We're going to have buzzers. So if you know the answer, Lewis, you have to make a buzzer noise. Your noise will be... Yep, and mine will be... Right, okay.
Brilliant.
So in order to answer, you have to make your buzzer noise first.
So you do it. Yeah, and then... Right, okay. That's the noise you're going to get. And hopefully none of them can see the tablet which I'm reading this off.
Well, I'm just having to make sure I don't look down, but it's not exactly hard. So.
Right, yeah, so the first round is general movie trivia, the second round's the slogan round, the third round's TV round, the fourth round is the guest movie that the quote is from, and the last round is just general movie trivia again. So yeah, there's 5 rounds, and they're not long though, and there's no visual rounds because obviously this is a podcast, and also there's no music rounds because I don't want to get any copyright problems. Right, so the first round is only 7 questions, people. Ooh,
okay. I'll say,
7 questions.
You know, it's funny today. For your quiz, for this quiz, I was thinking me and Oliver are actually going to have a pen and paper, and we were actually going to write our answers down. And then
it appears not. It appears not. But anyway, yes, let's go. So, question number 1.
Remember your buzzer, Lewis.
Yeah.
Which Indiana Jones film has a cameo from Dan Aykroyd? Dan Aykroyd is from Ghostbusters, I believe it was.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Correct. 1 point to Lewis.
I don't know how you're going to remember this, Spark. You know the points, but...
yeah, I'll
just... Keep it in your head.
1 sec. I'll make it... This is so bad.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, I'll keep a mental note. Okay. Question number 2. True or false, Harrison Ford originally wanted Han Solo to die in Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi.
True.
Yep, that's true. What Spielberg directed sci-fi thriller came out in 1977?
E.T.
Oh, no, incorrect.
Close Encounters.
That is correct. Lewis is on 2, Oliver's on 1.
That's not true.
True or false, Willem Dafoe appears as a Green Goblin in all 3 Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films?
False.
I'm going true.
Lewis is correct there.
All 3?
He's in all 3. He has a cameo in the second 2.
Is he a flashback?
No, it's like visions when Harry Osborn sees him. Yeah, so Lewis got that right. So it's a draw right now. It's on 2. Is it 2 each? Yeah. Let's just say it's been. I want to get a piece.
I think it might actually be 3-1 to me, but there's no. I'm not.
God, this is also this is going brilliant so far.
It is 3-1 to Lewis.
No, it's going well. We just don't.
Oh yeah. Well, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good if you had like a bit of paper and you actually wrote.
I didn't want any paper.
Like, guys, time out.
Right, we're back now. We had to start. We've got a pen and paper now. We're going to keep track of the score. These podcasts are really well planned now. Okay, name the 3 films of the Cornetto trilogy.
Oliver
go. Shaun of the Dead.
Mhm.
At World's End.
Mhm.
And Hot... whatever.
I need full name. Yeah, that's correct.
3,
I was gonna say Hot
2.
Buzz, but no.
What is the android called in Aliens?
Delta 1.
That's incorrect. In Aliens, the sequel, not the first Alien film.
Bob.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
no,
Buzz
that's
Oh,
Aldrin.
I don't know.
dear. Right, no one gets that one.
What is it?
Bishop. Which Jurassic Park film has Samuel Jackson? I'm going to say Lewis on that one.
It was the first Jurassic Park, 1993.
That is correct. So, winning that round is Lewis on 4, and Oliver currently has 2. So, now on to the second round. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. This round is slogan round. So, these are the taglines that appear on famous movie posters, and I want to know what movies are.
We're gonna get these.
Yeah, so guess what movie posters they appear on. So, here's the first one. In space, no one can hear you scream.
Alien.
That's correct.
I knew that as well, actually.
The true story of a real fake. I need some theme music in the background in the future, don't I? Because otherwise we're going to get these silences.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, why don't we put some in though?
No, I can't now.
I don't know.
I'll do it in the future. Right, this has gone brilliant
Okay,
again so
I
far.
don't know. I'm going to have to.
Have a
pass
guess.
on that
Have a
one.
guess, both of you. Have a guess.
Two-Face.
That's not even a movie.
The Truman Show.
Incorrect, both of them. It was actually Catch Me If You Can.
Oh.
The true story of a real fake. Makes sense now.
That does make sense.
No,
Okay, question number 2. Escape or die frying? It's a play on words on
Sausage
purpose.
Party.
No, it's not Sausage Party.
No.
Can you give me a clue?
It's an animated film. I'm not. That's a good. Close. What?
Ratatouille.
Incorrect. Right. What?
Kitchen Nightmares.
No. That's not even a movie, is it?
Harry's Meatballs.
No, that's not even a film. It's called.
Can't do with a chance of meatball.
Yeah, that's what Lou's meant to say. I don't
Yeah,
know
he
Harry's
didn't say it though,
meatball.
so
Yeah,
that's
I know,
my point.
but that's not the answer.
What was the answer?
You both giving up?
I give it up.
Chicken one.
Oh.
Okay, question
Fried
number
chicken.
4 on the slogan round. On the air but unaware.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Nope.
The Truman Show.
Correct.
Oh.
I wasn't sure about
And the
that.
last one on this round, and this is actually a proper slogan for a movie, is this time it's personal.
I know that.
I'll give you a clue
I've heard of
here.
it.
It's a sequel to a very famous franchise.
Aliens.
Incorrect.
You gotta have a clue.
I told you it's a horror franchise. Kind of. Although they're not known as... I suppose, yeah. The first one's really famous. All the other ones after are kind of bad.
Predator 2.
Incorrect.
Scream.
Incorrect.
The house one.
I don't even know what... What?
Ghost.
It's Chapter 2.
No, right, that's it. I'm not doing... It was actually Jaws Revenge.
Oh, that
Right,
makes
so after that round,
Oh, yeah.
Lewis got 2 more points. He's on 6, and Oliver got no more points.
I got 1 with Cloudy with a Chance of Meat.
That wasn't even the right answer. It was chicken one.
You just got the
Right, TV round. 10 questions in this round on TV
Ooh,
shows.
good.
Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-boo. Right, number 1 on the TV round. What was the first live-action Star Wars Disney Plus show? Oliver.
Mandalorian.
Correct.
The Mandalorian.
Who plays Sherlock Holmes and Dr. John Watson in the BBC Sherlock series?
Benedict
I'm
Cumberbatch.
gonna go with all of it. And I said 2.
He plays both.
No, he doesn't.
The Hobbit guy.
Yeah, I didn't name
Martin Lee.
No,
Lawrence.
that's not, no.
Short.
No.
Oh.
Doesn't count. Martin Short's an American comedian.
Martin Freeman and Benedict Cumberbatch.
That is correct. Lewis got that
He
one.
didn't get both. I gave him 1.5.
I think he would have got it anyway, to be honest.
I would
But
have
he said both. He did say both. And you said the Hobbit guy. I'm not counting that.
That's fine.
Who plays Prince Philip in the first 2 seasons of the
Matt
Oliver got
Smith.
it. That's correct.
Yeah.
I love the buzzer that you gave me.
Which Doctor Who villain has appeared in the show the most? The Daleks or the Cybermen? I'm going to go with Lewis that one.
Might be a bit surprising.
It's 50-50.
The Cybermen.
What are you saying?
The same.
You're both saying Cybermen?
Daleks.
Oh, no, wait, you said the Cybermen, no.
Daleks.
No, we get
Daleks.
it. It was actually the
Oh.
Daleks.
Oh, they're the silver ones.
So is
aren't
that
they?
a point
Bonus
for us,
question.
though, isn't
No points. But bonus question here, and it's a multiple choice question as well. What year did the Daleks first appear in? Is it A, 1963, B, 1962, or C, 1964?
B.
What are you saying?
C.
Incorrect, both. It was actually 1963. So that was pretty bad at both. What is the main creature called in the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things?
Demogorgon.
That's correct. How many series of Dad's Army are there?
8.
Incorrect. There are 9.
I didn't get to answer.
Yeah, but fair enough. But I gave it away anyway. So you
I was
can't
going to
have
say 9.
that. No, you weren't.
I was.
Well, okay. What TV show has a fictional mafia character called Tony as its main protagonist?
TV show.
Yes.
Sopranos.
Yeah, Oliver got that. What year did The Simpsons begin?
1977.
1989.
That is correct. Oliver's got that
89.
one yet.
Jesus.
Okay, how many 8th birthdays has Lisa had in The Simpsons?
33.
How many 8th birthdays?
She's had 2 birthdays in the show and they're both an 8th birthday.
So 2.
2.
Let's give it 2.
2.
How does it count?
I
Oh,
say
God.
2.
No, I'm such an idiot. That was actually so
I
embarrassing.
said
Oh,
33.
God. It was 2.
I'm just gonna in fact, I'll just leave the waters there.
What were you going to do with them?
But I've just seen him moving a little bit. I just don't want him to
It's
fall
only
down.
because, right, my apologies. I'm an idiot on that one. Right, okay. 10th question in this round. What Wallace and Gromit film came out on Christmas Day 2008?
The Crazy Trousers.
Wallace and Gromit and the Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
Incorrect in both.
Close
Actually-
shave.
Oh, it was incorrect, but you both given answers.
Oh, yeah.
So incorrect in both was a Mountain Law from Death.
Oh yeah, I should have known that. Cause
So after that round, Oliver is on 6 and Lewis is on 6. You're both drawing.
Yeah, but he's
getting
been
closer.
You're both drawing.
Oh, right.
What, we're drawing horses?
Next round is guess the movie that the quote is from. So here we go. Oliver's getting a bit quite tired. He got that excited doing this quiz. I'm the king of the world.
Titanic.
That is correct. I'm going to make them an offer they can't refuse.
Wolf of Wall Street.
That's what I was going to say.
Incorrect. The Godfather.
I'm going to make him an offer they can't
I
refuse.
don't remember who says that.
I think it's Don Corleone.
I'm going to make him an offer
Uh,
they can't refuse.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Terminator.
Oh yeah, it is Terminator.
Incorrect. Terminator 2.
Oh.
Judgment Day. I want the full title. I don't count the Terminator. Okay, what quote is this movie from? Point Break or Bad Boys 2?
Oh, Hot Fuzz.
That is correct. Not everyone. Okay, which quote is this movie from? Not everyone can become a great artist, but a great artist can come from anywhere. Come on.
Give us a clue.
Animate movie.
Oh.
Animated.
Is it Minions 2?
Oliver got it. It was
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Oh.
Minions 2. It was Beauty that killed the Beast. Oliver got it.
Beauty and the Beast.
No.
King Kong.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, question number 7. Here,
buzzer's
we're
out
on a
now.
mission from
This-
God. Lewis got
Lewis
it.
Brothers.
It's the Blues Brothers.
I don't know who to count there.
Lewis.
Yeah,
Well,
because
No
no,
one gets
you
it.
didn't do your thing.
Okay, Lewis.
And he
gets it then.
did,
Lewis
so I'm gonna
gets it
count
then.
you. I'm gonna count Lewis.
I'm
I
changing.
was going to say
I'm
Blues
changing
Brothers.
my buzzer because it's hurting my voice.
Okay,
so now
well-
it's.
Brilliant. Okay. Right. Okay. Next question number 8 on the quote round. I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet, but your kids are gonna love it.
Oh yeah.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
One.
Okay. Question number 9 on the quote round. You're a teacher part-time.
School of Rock.
Indiana Jones 4. King of the Crystal
Yep.
Skull.
Lewis is right on that one.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, I
Question
thought
number 10 on the quote round. Here's an important message from your Uncle Bill. Don't buy drugs, become a pop star, and they give you them for free.
Love Actually.
That is correct. So after that,
Nah, you're not telling me Lewis beat me by 2 points, but it's because he got Love Actually.
think Lewis on 11 after that round, and Oliver's on 9. But there's still one more round, so it's all to play for. Yeah,
It's close.
people. It's all to play for. It's all to play for. Right, so movie trivia questions, round 2. Who did the music for the Dark Knight trilogy?
No, it's not him. Danny Elfman. No.
Hans Zimmer.
Lewis got that one?
Danny
That was a
Elfman
guess.
did the Michael Keaton one. So.
Yeah. What is Bill Murray's character called in the Ghostbusters movies?
Venkman.
I need a full name.
Hector.
No.
Salamanca.
No. You
Well,
want to guess?
I don't know his name.
Bill.
No. No one gets that. No one gets
Adam.
that. Peter Venkman. Dr. Peter Venkman. What is a lead gremlin called in the first Gremlins movie? Is it...
Gordon.
I know. Well, it's multiple choice. I'm going to give you another go here. Is it A, Spike, B, Stripe, or C, Strike?
Stripe.
I'm gonna go Strike.
Oliver got that. It is
Stripe.
Stripe. Right. Where is Jaws set?
Miami.
What, is it actually set in the real...
No, it's a fictional place. It was actually made for the film.
I don't know.
Oh, right.
I know that. But
Right, Amity Island. No one got
I was
that
never
one.
gonna get that.
True or false, Toy Story was the first ever Pixar film released.
Yeah. True.
No, false.
Or Lewis got on.
Oh, I figured that he got it wrong.
Okay, true or false, Batman Returns is Tim Burton's most commercially successful film.
True.
I was gonna say true.
It is in fact false.
I should have
It's
said false
actually
because I wouldn't have
the
got it.
live-action Alice in Wonderland remake. True or false, John Williams composed the music for all 8 Harry Potter movies.
False.
True.
Oh, we got that one?
He only did like 2.
The first 3. He only did the music for the first 3 Harry Potter films. True or false, and this is the last question here, Billy D. Williams plays the same character in Batman 1989 as he does in the Lego movie.
True.
Have a guess?
False.
It is, in fact, true. He voices
The
Harvey
Joker.
Dent once again, aka Two-Face, in the Lego Batman movie. The same person he actually played in Batman in 1989.
So
Yeah, he's not in it much, but he is, isn't it?
Lewis beat
So
me.
Lewis beats Oliver, and Lewis got 14. Oliver got 11.
Oh.
So was it a good quiz overall, guys?
I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I thought Spike's quiz work went really well.
Maybe next time I'll do a bit longer because we're currently on like 19 minutes.
Yeah, but guys, has anybody got a topic that they want to discuss?
Well, we could do film recommendations. We did this last time.
Yeah, I think we should.
Right. So have you guys watched any films recently which you would love to recommend?
I Came By.
Tell us a bit
With
about
Hugh
it.
Bonneville. It's a thriller, and it's good.
Brilliant.
And Elvis again.
Elvis is brilliant.
I fairly. Sorry, I'm not. Sorry, guys. I'm not yawning because I don't enjoy doing this podcast for you all. It's just been a long day. But I recommend First Man, which is a great film from 2018. It's all about the 1969 moon landing with Neil Armstrong. Classic. And also, this is Star Wars, so you have to obviously be into. You have to at least remotely like Star Wars for this. But I actually watched Empire Strikes Back last night, and I forgot how good it was. Classic film.
Like no one's ever watched Empire Strikes Back before.
Oh yeah, fair. Okay, First Man. A lot of people might
Film
not have seen
recommendation.
First Man.
First Man is a great movie. It's by Damon Chazelle. He also directed La La Land and Whiplash. Definitely a big recommendation from me. He's also got a new film coming out called Babylon, all about Hollywood during the 1920s. It looks great. Got Brad Pitt. Shut up. You got Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie. Looks really, really good. As for my film recommendations, turn that off because I don't want to get copyright struck. I'm not having this all over again. Right. You look at your memes.
Did you get any strikes?
I don't think it did, but I don't want to risk it this time. Right, as for film recommendation from me, what did I watch recently?
Tag!
No, Tag isn't on my film recommendation. I forget, so I have to write it down on my phone quite all the time, because I like to keep track of some of the films I've watched, especially some of the good ones. All of this, for some reason, writing in the notepad.
Oh, yeah, this isn't a film, but I recently watched the hilarious Rowan Atkinson TV show, Man vs. Bee, which is hilarious.
So funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I can't say I've seen it myself.
Oh, have you not watched it? I mean, you saying it was pretty good.
It's meant to be, I haven't seen it. As for films I recommend, In Bruges with Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. That's a really good film.
What are we doing with my pen
A
list?
dark comedy. he's doing something with it.
I meant the pen lid.
He's
I
got it
was
on
the
his
back
pen.
of the pen. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Also, I'm going to say Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. If you haven't seen that, that's a great gangster movie from the early noughties. Great British gangster movie from Guy Ritchie. Pardon me there. Also, Mike Clayton, directed by Tony Gilroy, who is the showrunner on the new Star Wars TV show Andor, which I thought was really, really good. And The Fly, David Cronenberg's The Fly, starring Jeff Goldblum. All about a guy who turns into a fly. It is fantastic.
I feel that I just want to butt in there. I highly recommend. It's actually on Netflix now. Check it out. Anybody who has Netflix. Clint Eastwood's Escape from Alcatraz.
Brilliant. Just Lewis.
Classic film.
I'm gonna butt in there.
Don't finish it yet.
It's on Netflix. I don't know what Oliver's doing.
Oliver's
doing a sketch of me. So for podcast listeners, I don't know how useful that's gonna be for you, but just imagine what I look like. Imagine a sketch of that. Okay, so any other ones? I've recently watching the Alien movies, and I actually put a video
I love
out about
Aliens,
this.
the second one.
I actually put a video out about this early on this week about why I think that Aliens is better than Alien. And I also, this morning, I ended up watching Alien Resurrection, the fourth Alien movie. My God, it's atrocious. It is truly awful. Like, I don't know what happened. And it has been Winona Ryder, and Oliver's doing a drawing. It has been Winona Ryder, and God knows what she was doing in that. It's got Ron Perlman, who I actually quite like.
Who's it got in it?
Winona Ryder, you know, the mum from Stranger Things, Edward Scissorhands.
She was
yeah.
in Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, and Beetlejuice as well.
The one with the glasses in Edward Scissorhands, the Avon lady.
With the blonde one.
The young.
The one that falls in love with Edward.
Oh, her.
Yeah. Right. And she's the mum of Stranger Things.
Yeah. I don't know who I was thinking of.
I don't know why. Also, the Evil Dead films, they're absolutely fantastic. I was going about Alien Resurrection though. Alien Resurrection is just awful. I don't really know what happened.
I've not seen it.
If you ever want to see Ripley, yes, Sigourney Weaver's character Ripley, cuddle up with the xenomorph aliens, watch Alien Resurrection. You actually see her cuddle them.
She cuddles the aliens?
Yeah, that's not even a joke.
Why? Even after everything? Oh.
It kind of makes sense in the film, but it also doesn't. It's just...
So sorry anyone...
Spoilers!
Anyone listens to the podcast, you can't currently see me put my hands in front of my...
Yeah, Lewis actually seems embarrassed that Aliens Resurrection even exists.
Yeah, it's a shame. I love the first two Alien movies.
What the hell is that? But Oliver's drawing, I'm going to show it to people on the YouTube, sorry for people on the podcast. If you listen to
it's
this,
not very helpful for the podcast listeners.
Yeah, that's not me. That looks nothing like me. Yeah, that looks nothing like me. I don't even have a beard at the moment. I've got a shave this morning.
Yes, you do.
Oh, same way you have a beard
it's
as well.
It's going back quickly.
Brilliant.
I showed this one. I showed this one.
It's just like Bully Spiker.
Oh yeah, podcast listeners, this will actually benefit you. Yeah, you can join me if you want. There's a theory.
I didn't know anything about this.
Okay, guys, there's a theory.
No one's gonna know what you're going on about. No one's gonna know what you're going on about. I know what he's about to say, and no one's gonna know what he's going on about.
Anybody from Southern School, is Spike related to Mr. Twig? Yes or no?
Yeah, but if you don't go to Southern School, if you haven't gone to Southern School, no one's going to go on about. And by the way, Mr. Twig isn't like an inside joke. It isn't like it's a twig that people call Mr. Twig. It isn't anything like that. It's just there's someone who slightly, ever so slightly resembles me. It's one of the teachers back
bit more than slightly.
No, he doesn't. And he's got a big afro, and I don't. I don't have a big afro anymore.
What about Mr. Beckwith?
No one even know who he is. And listen, if for some reason Mr. Twig and Mr. Beckwith is watching this, I respect you. I'm not having a go at you. I respect both of you. But yeah. No one's gonna know what you're doing on the podcast. You're just making faces. Right, okay. Film recommendations. But I'm going to keep going about film recommendations. I'm trying to keep the podcast together. This is what happens when we don't have a plan. We don't have a plan early in this. When we ended, the quiz was a bit of a mess, to be honest. But I think we managed to pull it together.
I liked the quiz.
I didn't have a piece of paper at the beginning, so I was kind of.
Yeah, but comedy gold. Remember?
Yeah, if that was comedy gold, then I think your comedy standards are quite low, people. But still, nonetheless, you know, the Evil Dead films are fantastic. All directed by Sam Raimi. Didn't think he did a great job with the latest Doctor Strange movie, but the first Evil Dead is so well done. The second Evil Dead is even better, but the third Evil Dead, it's just a pure delight. Go watch Evil Dead films because they're just so good. Evil Dead 3, aka Evil Dead Army of Darkness, is a brilliant film and has just so many great moments and so many satirical and fun moments that just make it a great film to watch. God, Lewis looking behind him for film recommendations.
Yeah, I'm looking for.
What the hell is that?
It's
Oliver's
me.
doing more drawings. I think he's going to
Oliver's just drawn me.
I do apologise to podcast listeners.
Okay.
The drawings won't be that significant.
I have another. I have another.
That's
film to recommend.
Lewis, according to Oliver. Right, now I'm going to draw you.
I've got another. Okay, I've got a film to recommend. Audience, I recommend you to watch Michael Douglas's The Game from the 1990s. The Game is a great film.
No, it's not. It's rubbish.
No,
David Fincher's worst movie.
Ignore Spike, great movie.
That's my interpretation of Oliver. I'm not a drawer.
I also recommend. My Xbox is just turned on by itself somehow.
I'm not a fan of the
It's
game.
because Oliver turned the controller on.
Oh, right. So, podcast listeners, there's a bit messy about one here. I'm not a fan of the game personally. It's my least favourite David Fincher film, and that's including Alien 3. I just think Alien 3 is a bit more watchable than the game. The game just dragged for me on and on and on, and then when you finally found out what's actually happening, I literally just sat there and went, I don't believe that at all. I don't believe what happened at the end of the game at all. The game is so stupid.
Alright then, I recommend Django Unchained 2012.
Great movie. But how can you tell me that at the end of the game you believed everything that just happened and you didn't think that... It doesn't make any sense.
I just think it's a good film.
But the end of the game doesn't make any sense. I don't want to give away spoilers if you haven't seen it. Because it's on Netflix, so you could check it out. You know, give it a go. You might really like it. It's Dave Fincher. He also did Fight Club, Seven, Social Network.
Seven.
Also did what other big
Seven.
Shut up. He did Zodiac as well, which I think were great movies. Always hitting me over the head with paper. But okay, but Dave Fincher.
Right, I'm going to need a glass onto my desk just in case it gets knocked
fair enough. But David Fincher is a good director. I just don't like the game. I think the end of the game makes everything in that film just so silly and completely unbelievable that I don't really care what's going on. I'm getting hit in the head with paper. I'm trying to give my, general thoughts on why I don't think the game works.
I'm currently coming up with another film recommendation.
Oh God. Come on, Oliver. Come on with another film recommendation.
Hey, I'll go on. I recommend Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock. The Birds.
Wasn't it Hitchcock?
Alfred Hitchcock.
Like The Birds, I don't think is his strongest movie. Actually, I don't think it's actually held up that well. I think his best movie is North by Northwest.
I'm not saying it.
Yeah, it's basically where the Bond came from.
Oh.
Most inspiration from the first Bond movie came from North by Northwest, which came out in 1959. I think it's Hitchcock's best movie. I think Psycho's his second best. I think Vertigo's good, and to be honest, this might be an unpopular opinion, I'm not the biggest fan of Rear Window.
I recommend Jason and the Argonauts, if you haven't seen that classic film.
That actually links to Evil Dead Army of Darkness, if you watch both movies.
How does it?
Well, you have to watch both movies to understand.
It's Jason and the Argonauts.
Yeah, I don't know what did Lewis say?
I said Jason, did I?
I think you said Argonauts.
No, I said Jason and the Argonauts.
Jason and the Argonauts.
Well, what did Oliver say?
I don't... Right. This podcast got out of hand again. We planned just to do a quiz.
Imagine how much cooler Spike's name if it was Speak.
That would be a cool name. I don't even know if these two aren't shot anymore because you both pulled it away. So for people on camera, if these two aren't on shot, I do apologise.
I think you told me that I was on shot.
Yeah, but then you keep pulling away like over here. Like...
Not much. I don't know if Oliver's on shot. I think he's the one.
By the way, as for the quiz, let's reevaluate the quiz for a bit. I'm surprised you didn't get the Tony Soprano. The Soprano.
Well, I was going to say that, but Oliver beat me to it. I was going to...
The main character
I've not even watched The
show
Soprano.
called Tony. What's the show? Is it Succession? Is it The Simpsons?
I don't know, if it was just me, I would have got it just a bit slower.
Is it Family Guy?
I used to remember that The Simpsons was from 1989. Thanks to you. You initially told me.
Yes, quite a lot of these quizzes actually, when I put them on these guys, is what I've said to them in the past.
I've got another film recommendation.
Go on.
I recommend... Well, two actually. I recommend Yanks 1979. Go ahead and watch
If you
it.
said that recommendation last time,
Sorry, I did. I forgot.
What new recommendations?
Okay. I recommend Taken, the first Taken, Liam Neeson. A lot of people have probably watched it, but not literally everyone. If you haven't seen Taken, go and watch it. Good movie.
Speak.
Speak.
There you go, guys. Podcast listeners, that'll be a bit
Finish the
rubbish, but he's just put speak on a piece of paper. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the podcast for today. It was another bit of a mess, but maybe we'll do a quiz in the future. If you like the quiz, if you do, let me know in the comment section below, or let me know on feedback on Spotify. Thank you both for being here again,
No
even if it was
problem.
a bit of a mess. I think it was less of a mess than last time.
Thank you, podcast listeners.
And I'm holding a
YouTube
piece of
watchers.
paper with speak up now. But podcast listeners, thank you as always for watching and thank you for listening. And see you guys again soon.
See you soon.
But bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll never see
Bye.
them.
Oliver, you saying
They're on
bye?
the computer. Bye.
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 See you.
Bye.
Yes.